Read.
All they that keep it.
All they that keep it. Brother, you love the Most High God? Let me ask you a question. How you show God love? You might be older than me. You look like you're like in your 20s still over there. I can't tell because of the mask. Right? How do you show God you love him? How? How do you show me love? To a thief, if he steal my wallet and take my $20, that's love. So how do you show your brother love? I'm just asking, how do you show, before you leave, how do you show somebody love?
A black brother.
Let's go on, give me 1 minute, man. You say black brother, come here, give me 1 minute. Show me some love, brother. You gonna come back? Give me St. John 14:15. Brother, before you leave, let me show you something before you leave. One verse, that's it. Because according to the Bible, there's only one way to show love, right? Show that emotion, love. And the Most High God set that standard in the Bible. Read.
The book of John, chapter 14 and verse 15.
Right?
If ye love me.
Right? You love the Messiah, right? You love the Most High God. You say you show me love, right? Read.
Keep my commandments.
Do what?
Keep my commandments.
Do what?
Keep my commandments.
How many commandments are in the Bible? Huh? Too many. The white man got more laws than the Bible got laws.
That's right.
Right? Right, brothers, it's high time for us to come back. According to the Bible, you're an Israelite, man.
That's right.
And if you want to show the Messiah love, you got to keep the commandments. All right? All right, brother, be safe, okay? Go back to where you was at in Baruch 4.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 1.
Right.
This is the book of the commandments of the Most High.
What's going on, brother Black Tank Talk? Give me 1 minute. I'm going to ask you the same question, too. What's going on? See, I see you showing me love. You're showing me the word work, right? We're doing work right now, too. What's going on? Right. What's your name, brother? Brother David? You know what that name means, right? It means beloved, right? You're the beloved of the Most High God. Right? Now, do you read the Bible? A little bit. What you know about the Bible, brother? What you know a little bit? Just give me a little bit. You don't got to give me too much. All right. Okay, you know God is real. Okay. Do you know that God has a chosen people? What's the name of his chosen people? Isaiah 44 verse 1. Let me show you something. Because there's a reason why I'm bringing this out to you. Because God has a chosen people who gave everything to. He gave them this earth. He gave them a government, a nation, right? He's the only people that he loves on this earth. But there's an issue. These people don't love the Most High. No matter what he do, no matter how he try to direct them, to bring them to the right place, they want to go back to the left. He wanted them to be kings and rulers. They want to be fake thugs and homosexuals. He wanted them to live in thrones and kingdoms. They want to live in a hood and roll 99 family dollar dice on the wall. Right? Bring that up for me.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 44, verse 1.
Right?
Yet now hear, O Jacob.
Oh, who?
O Jacob.
Oh, what?
O Jacob.
Oh, who?
O Jacob.
I say, hear, O Jacob. Where you at in the sun? Are you so-called Black American? Native American, Seminole Indian? Black American? According to the Bible, you're a real Jew from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
You are Jacob. God is talking to you right now. Read that again from the top.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 44, and verse 1.
Right?
Yet now hear, O Jacob.
Oh, who?
O Jacob.
Oh, what?
O Jacob.
Oh, who?
O Jacob.
God said, listen to him. Read.
My servant.
Well, his what?
My servant.
No, a Black American.
My servant.
A nigga.
My servant.
Car.
My servant.
Whoa.
My servant.
My dog.
My servant.
God said you his servant. Read.
And Israel.
And who?
And Israel.
And Israel, read.
Whom I have chosen.
Whom he have what?
Whom I have chosen.
God said he chosen you. Right. According to the Bible, you're a real Jew from the tribe of Judah. So what happened to you, brother? What happened to the so-called Black Americans, Haitians, Hispanics, and Native Americans? We wasn't supposed to be living like this. I was supposed to see you in a 2020 Rolls Royce, right? With an AP watch on your wrist. With a couple gold chains, if you so please, brother. So why do I see you walking with a TikTok on right now? What happened?
All right.
What happened? Why you gotta go to work? The white man don't work. He just sit back and collect that money while he watching Netflix.
That's right.
By eating his pork sandwich. Why you gotta work? Let me show you what happened. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28:15. Let me show you what happened. Something happened to our people. We the greatest, we the strongest, we the fastest, most intelligent people on this earth. We make something out of nothing, right? But what happened to us? We fell. Let me show you why.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15.
Right.
But it shall come to pass,
God was speaking to our ancestors. He said, this is going to happen, read.
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice
If you didn't want to listen to me, he's talking to our ancestors, read.
of the Lord thy God,
Right.
to observe,
To do what?
to
To
observe,
pay attention and to listen, read.
to do all his commandments.
All his what?
All his commandments.
All his commandments, read.
And his statutes,
All his statutes, read.
which I command thee this day,
Right.
that all these curses,
All these who?
all these curses,
All these what?
all these curses,
All these who?
all these
Is
curses,
curses a good thing or a bad thing? It's a bad thing. God said if we didn't want to listen to him, all these curses are going to happen. Evidently, there's something wrong with the black man and the Hispanic man. That no matter what we do, we stay in the bottom. The white man bought up all the masks and food supplies. Right? We over here still buying, trying to get the masks from the beauty supply store. There's something wrong with that picture. Especially we the chosen people of the Heavenly Father. Read.
shall come upon thee,
Shall come a what?
shall come upon
Shall
thee,
come upon you, read.
and overtake thee.
And overtake you. God said, because you didn't want to listen to me, now all these curses are going to happen to you. Let me show you some small curses before you leave. And I want you to tell me, damn, is this happening to us or not? Because there's something wrong with us. Nobody could get it. But the Bible got the answers right here. Jump down to verse 47.
Verse 47.
Read.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness
God said, because you weren't happy to serve him, read.
and with gladness of heart,
With gladness of heart, read.
for the abundance of all things.
Above all things, read.
Therefore,
Right?
shalt thou serve thine enemy.
God said, because you didn't want to serve me, now you're going to go to slavery with the white man.
Right.
Now your woman gonna have to go buy wheat from the Arabs and the Indians. Now when you want to Arizona to drink because you thirsty, you gotta go to Ishmael, Arab in the food store. Because you didn't want to serve me. Now you're gonna have to serve them. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Which God sent against us. The Christian church is not telling us why we're living in these conditions. They're only saying God loves you, sweet Jesus, and take your $20 and that's it. Read.
In hunger.
And what?
In hunger.
In who?
In hunger.
God said hunger. When you want to buy your food, where do you go? Where do you buy your food from, mommy? Come park up. Give us 1 minute. Right? You're not going to see a 24-year-old young man teaching the Bible. You're not going to see a young man teaching the Bible. Right? Where do you like to buy your food, brother? What store? Like, I'll go to Publix, Walmart, right? Whole Foods. Who owns these places? You gotta say it louder, man. The who? The white man, right? You said it, I didn't say it. Read.
And in thirst.
And the thirst, read.
And in nakedness.
Now, when a black man wanna get Gucci, Louis, Prada, Hermes, right, Burberry, to go attract the woman, who owns these clothing stores? The who? You gotta say it louder, brother. The white man, right? You said it. Read.
And in want of all things.
Now, when you want to get a car, a house, a credit card, right? You want to go to the hospital because you're sick? Who you got to go to? Who's the man? You got to say it louder, brother. The white man, right? The devil the Bible speak of.
That's right.
Right? He's the deceiver who deceived the whole world.
Right.
God said, because you didn't want to serve me, because he gave us everything. Now we're going to have to go to them for everything. Right? Read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron.
He's going to do what?
Put a yoke of iron
Now, what is that yoke of iron? Read.
upon thy neck.
Upon thy neck. What do you think that's talking about? God said he's gonna put chains on you. Can that happen to us? Let me give you a fun fact. Our so-called Hispanic brothers had chains on them too. They don't really teach us that in school because we'll piece it together. We're the same people. Read. Read.
Until he have destroyed thee.
Until he have destroyed you. Why do you think you're here in 2020 in April before the prophets of the Most High God today? Why do you think you're still here? Why do you think you're here? Now you got the answers and keys to escape what's going on to our people. Why do you think you're here today? Give me Psalms 124 verse 1. Let me show you why you're here today. Why the Most High showed you mercy? He kind of gave you the COVID-19, maybe the COVID 2020. He kind of gave you that, but he gave you mercy. Let's see why. Psalms 124 verse 1. Read.
The book of Psalms, chapter 124, verse 1.
Read.
And if it had not been the
If
Lord,
it had not been for who?
the Lord,
For who?
the
If
Lord,
it had not been for the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Read.
who was on our side,
on who?
On our
Who was
side,
on our side? Read.
now may Israel say,
Right?
if it had not been the Lord,
Right.
who was on our side,
Right.
when men rose up against
When
us,
what?
when men rose up against us,
What did he say?
when men rose up against us,
God was on our side. That's why you're here today. Because the Most High God wants you to wake up today. He don't want you to continue with being the brother with the black tank top, walking on a Saturday, smoking weed. Right? He don't want you to be like these other weak men out here, doing nothing for our people, just destroying our people. Hollering at little 15, 13-year-old girls. He don't want that for you, brother. He has something greater for you. Go back to you was at Deuteronomy 28. Go back to you was at Deuteronomy 28. I'm gonna finish it up. But trust me, this may be your last time seeing this. This might be your last time. You never know. You might walk away from us, and the minute you get to the house, you're gonna start coughing. That cough not gonna want to stop. Because the Most High is having mercy on you. Take the opportunity, right? Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 48.
Read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies,
right,
which the Lord shall send against thee,
right,
in hunger,
right,
and in thirst.
Drop down to verse 68. So we get the point. God is saying we're going to have to go to our enemies for everything, right? Drop down to verse 68.
Verse 68.
Get the curse. Read.
And the Most High shall bring thee into Egypt.
Into what?
Into Egypt.
God said he was going to bring us into slavery. That word Egypt is anonymous for slavery. Read.
Again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
How did the so-called black Americans get to America? In ships. How did the Haitians get to Haiti? The so-called Jamaicans, Bahamians, how did they get over there? In ships. They wasn't drinking Hennessy. Megan Thee Stallion wasn't twerking in that ship, brother. Right? We went in there as slaves. God said that would happen to us. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee,
right,
thou shalt see it no more again.
God said you weren't going to see your homeland Israel no more. The Arabs and fake Jews over there bombing each other over our land. Read.
And there ye shall be sold.
You should be what?
Shall be sold.
You should be who?
Shall be sold.
God said you're going to be sold. Read.
Unto your enemies.
Unto your what?
Unto your enemies.
Unto your enemies. The reason why people sack their pants is because of our enemies. The reason why they want to sell drugs to each other is because of our enemies. The reason why they make so much baby mamas in the hood, and you have these women being 5 for 5 in the hood, 5 baby daddies and 5 children, is because of our enemies, brother. Today is the day you wake up and come back to the Most High God. So far from what you read so far, we kind of went through the whole 68 verses, but I know you got to go. You could agree, just maybe a little bit, that God is speaking to the so-called black people in the standing on his side. You can agree to that, right? Now, what do you think God wants from you before you leave today? He owns everything you have in your life. That black tank top, he owns it. Those black pants, he owns it. He gave it to you. What do you think he wants from you now? Too well. What are we talking about right now? Talking about the Most High. Let me show you what he wants from you. I gotta show you. Deuteronomy 5 verse 1.
Get out.
Let me show you what he wants from you. He don't want you taking this opportunity. Wake up. You know that you David from the tribe of Judah, right? The same tribe from David and Solomon in Christ. And he go out and be David the nigga in the hood again. D-Dog, right? He don't want that for you. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 5 and verse 1.
Read.
And Moses called all Israel.
Right.
And said unto them.
What did he say unto them?
Hear, O Israel.
Hear, O who?
Hear, O Israel.
Who's he speaking to? Speaking to us. You gotta say, who's he speaking to? Speaking to us. Read.
The statutes, right, and judgments, right, which I speak into your ears, right, this day,
right,
that ye may learn them.
That you may do what?
You may learn them.
God said you gotta learn his commandments. We went to slavery because you broke the commandments. Read.
And keep.
And what?
And keep.
And keep them. You gotta apply them to your life. Read.
And do them.
And what?
And do them.
And we gotta exercise his commandments. Now, I gotta get 3 more verses from you. I gotta show you 3 easy commandments. And after that you can go, brother. Now let's start with this one, the easier. Leviticus 11 verse 7. Now I know my brothers in the chop and you guys eat, pork chop, pork ribs, chicklets, the pork and the collard greens. I know you guys eat that. We eat that too, we eat grill. We don't eat it no more, but we used to, right? Let's see how Most High God feels about that. The power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Read.
The book of Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 7.
Right.
And the swine.
Right.
Though he divided the hoof.
God said, even though the pig his feet is like this. Read.
And be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud.
God said he don't chew the cud. He don't regurgitate his food like a deer, like a lamb, like a goat, like an ox, like a bull. Read.
He is unclean to you.
He is what?
He is unclean to you.
God said he's dirty to you. He's dirty, he's filthy. Read.
Of their flesh.
Of their what?
Of their flesh.
God said of their flesh, read.
Shall ye not eat.
You can't eat. God said you can't eat pork, man. After today, you cannot eat pork. You understand? That's easy, right? What's wrong with switching up the pork and switching up to the lamb? Kings eat lamb. Right? You ever ate lamb? Tastes good, right? Tastes better than pork, right? You gotta leave that pork, brother. That's an easy law. That's not hard to keep, is it? And we went to slavery because we wanted to eat pork, jerk pork, griot, right? Let me show you another easy law. Numbers 15:38. Are we on the second law? Got one more to go. Got one more to go. I see your spirit rejoicing right now, brother. That's right. Because the most I wanted you here today. I want to see you on this side. I'm supposed to say your brother Dawad. That's Hebrew for David. You up next. You gotta tell these Negroes wake up to the commandments. You're supposed to be on this side of the field. Right now you're on the opposite side. You gotta come back over here, brother. This is where you're needed at both sides. Read.
The book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 38.
Right.
Speak unto the children of Israel.
The most I gotta say, speak unto who? Who's Israel? It's us. Right? Read.
And bid them.
And what?
And bid them.
Command you, read.
That they make the fringes.
That they make the what?
Fringes.
God said that you make fringes. These are fringes. Right? What I got right here in my pants, these are fringes. Read.
In the borders of their garments.
At the end of your clothing, right? Read.
Throughout the generations.
You're supposed to teach your children's children. Read.
And that they may put upon the fringe,
right,
of the borders a ribbon of blue.
God said you're supposed to have a ribbon of blue at the end of the fringes. That's why you see every man here got ribbon of blue. Right? Or you got the cord of blue in there, right? Read.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe.
For a what?
For a fringe.
For a fringe, a reminder. When you look at these fringes, if your brother bump into you and you want to, damn, move, strap on this nigga, right? You're going to remember these commandments and you can be like, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not murder my brother. I got to forgive my brother for his trespasses. Like the Heavenly Father forgive me. These fringes is a reminder. Is that hard? That's easy, right? You went to 2 easy commandments. That's easy, right? Now let me show you the third one. There's over 613 laws, but we only going over 3 easy ones, right? Give me Exodus 31 and 12. Actually, Leviticus 23 and 1. Start from there. Let me show you another easy law. Right now, you're supposed to be keeping it right now. It's about to be over.